yesterday, the president spent a chunk of his day venting on Twitter in his frustration about a New York Times story over the weekend, which revealed that Don McGahn, the White House counsel, has spent extensive time, hours and hours, working with the special counsel's office, providing information to them. The New York Times reporting that the president's own lawyers don't necessarily know what Don McGahn has told the special counsel's office. That raised the question of whether McGahn was in some way turning on the president. The president did not like that suggestion that was out there yesterday. Here's one of the tweets that he posted yesterday saying the failing New York Times wrote a story that made it seem like the White House counsel had turned on the president, when in fact it's just the opposite. The two fake reporters knew this. This is why the fake news media has become the enemy of the people. So bad for America. The president there arguing that his strategy all along in all of this has been to cooperate fully. So he authorized Don McGahn to cooperate fully with the special counsel's office. The Times reporting an additional piece of nuance to all that, which is that, according to their reporting, McGahn and his lawyer had become concerned at some point that the president was setting them up to take the fall for any potential wrongdoing. And so it may be that McGahn was cooperating with the special counsel's office out of an eye toward protecting himself. We'll see where all of this comes out. Meanwhile, the president's own personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, was on television yesterday explaining all of this, and he made a comment that attracted a lot of attention yesterday. Here's that exchange with Chuck Todd on Meet the Press yesterday.
And when you tell me that, he should testify because he's going to tell the truth and he shouldn't worry, well, that's so silly because it's somebody's version of the truth, not the truth. He didn't have a conversation.
Truth is truth. I don't mean to go like...
No, it isn't truth. Truth isn't truth. The President of the United States says, I didn't...
Truth isn't truth. Mr. Mayor, do you realize what...
No.
This is going to become a bad meme.
Don't do this to me.
Don't do truth isn't truth to me.
So Rudy Giuliani there saying truth isn't truth on national television. That's the type of soundbite in politics that can come back to haunt you. The context of what he was saying there, guys, is he was arguing that from an investigator's perspective, if you have two witnesses to the same conversation and they both testify something entirely different about that conversation, it can be difficult for the prosecutors to know what the ultimate truth there was. But what he said was truth isn't truth. And that ricocheted around the internet yesterday. A lot of people focusing on that comment from Rudy Giuliani, likening it to the alternative facts comment from Kellyanne Conway last year.